Most people misunderstand Hydra. They try to earn yield and might get stuck. I use it to accumulate DragonX. Let's start with the current reality. Hydra is a microcap asset with relatively low liquidity and low trading volume. That combination makes it extremely volatile and extremely inefficient for earning rewards at the moment. But inefficiency is where opportunity lives. At the same time, Hydra exists inside a larger system, the TitanX ecosystem, which has already seen hundreds of millions in total value. Right now, that TitanX ecosystem is significantly smaller, but that's exactly what creates asymmetric upside. Hydra is not just a token built on DragonX, it is a system built around mining, buy pressure, and continuous burn. Users used to interact with Hydra through miners, where TitanX was deployed into the system. From the miner-based protocol, the value flows through DragonX and ultimately back into Hydra via buy and burn mechanisms. This creates a loop, TitanX to DragonX to Hydra to burn. Understanding this flow is critical because it reveals something most people miss. Hydra is not the final destination. Hydra is a tool. It is a conversion layer used to accumulate DragonX. The buy and burn mechanism can convert value into Hydra, and by doing so, it removes its tokens from circulation. This creates upward pressure, but more importantly, it creates volatility, and volatility is exactly what concentrated liquidity strategies depend on. Most people fear impermanent loss, but in Hydra, impermanent loss is not always a risk. It can be the mechanism. When Hydra strengthens relative to DragonX, liquidity positions automatically convert Hydra into DragonX. That means impermanent loss becomes a structured exit, because Hydra is the means or a perfect tool to multiply the DragonX. However, this only works if your positioning is correct. A narrow LP range in Hydra is extremely dangerous because liquidity is low and volume is low. That means price moves fast and often violently. Even at these times when mining Hydra is yet profitable, we can make LPs to produce yield. But a narrow LP gets pushed out of range quickly. It stops working. That's why I do not use narrow LPs in Hydra. They simply don't survive. My strategy is different. I don't optimize for fees. I optimize for conversion. So when mining is not yet a feasible option, I build liquidity ladders that gradually convert Hydra into DragonX as Hydra becomes stronger. And I do it in two layers. 30% of my liquidity is placed closer to the market. This ensures I don't miss early movement, and the fees are printing even at these low levels. 70% is placed deeper or higher price ranges, waiting for real expansion. This is what I call high conviction positioning. I don't sell early. I don't react to small moves. I wait. Because if Hydra only moves 2x, the outcome is irrelevant. But if it moves 5x, 10x, or more, that's where the real asymmetry is. Right now, the TitanX ecosystem is small. But what happens if it grows from 20,000 users to 200,000 or 2 million users? That is not a price prediction. That is a network effect question. This is not a passive strategy. This is positioning for expansion. If you want to understand Hydra deeply, start with the official documentation. Explore the miner just to understand the raw beauty of this machine, and study the buy and burn system. Most people try to protect themselves from impermanent loss. I use it to accumulate a stronger asset. Hydra is not the goal, DragonX is.